so there's a couple of things that you need to consider with the male reproductive system. This particular model shows the testes, so this here would be the testes. Overlying the testes is the epididymis, okay? Now extending from that is going to be your vas deferens, but you can't see the vas deferens in this particular model. What you can see is if I put a piece of tape around this whole thing, this would be the spermatic cord, okay? Because within the spermatic cord you find the vas deferens, you find blood vessels, you find nerve endings, and you find lymphatic vessels. So this entire thing is the spermatic cord. Testes, epididymis, spermatic cord. Scrotum, right? So if I ask you for the pouch-like structure, it's the scrotum, okay? Are we cool with that? Now let's take a look at this model. And here's the spermatic cord again, right? Okay? Here's the penis, testes, epididymis, spermatic cord. Now this here is the bladder, okay? That's your bladder. If we take a look at where the bladder is, there's two tubes that you want to pay close attention to. There's one that actually penetrates the bladder, and there's one that runs alongside the bladder. The one that penetrates the bladder is going to be the ureter, okay? The one that runs alongside the bladder is the vas deferens. Ureter, vas deferens, okay? Then we have the accessory structures. If we open this guy up, the honeycomb-looking thing is the seminal vesicles. The seminal vesicle, or the seminal gland. Okay? Then we have this muscular structure, and here's a cross-section of it. What do you think that would be? The prostate gland, because it sits just underneath the bladder. Yes? Now, this particular thing here that protrudes or penetrates the prostate gland, this is going to be the ejaculatory duct. The ejaculatory duct is always the one that penetrates the prostate gland. Okay? Now, if we open up the penis, we can't get it out this time.
That's what she said.
You can't get it out.
Somebody put on some mood music and penis isn't coming out.
You need some lubrication. Don't hit it.
Okay, here we go. We have the erectile tissue. The tissue that's larger is the corpus cavernosum.
Which one is that?
Corpus cavernosum. This is the urethra. And then this would be corpus spongiosum.
So what's that whole thing?
The whole thing is the penis.
Oh, okay. And that's the tissue underneath.
That's the erectile tissue. Now, to put it now looking at it in a different light, this is even a better model for that. Here is a cross-section of the testes and the penis, okay? So this would be the scrotum, okay? Here's the penis, and here's the testes. Now this is a cross-section of the testes, so all of your seminiferous tubules are going to be in these little compartments. Now do you see this circular structure in the middle here?
Yeah.
That is the rete testes. the rete testes, right in the middle, the rete testes. Now, if we look at a cross-section of the penis, this is where the erectile tissue is much clearer. Here is the urethra. Surrounding the urethra is the corpus spongiosum. And then the larger of the erectile tissue is the corpus cavernosum. Corpus spongiosum, corpus cavernosum. Yes? Question.
On our slide, you don't have erectile tissue on it.
But this is erectile tissue.
No, I'm saying on the paper, they need to write that down because they know that in case somebody forget.
But you have corpus spongiosum and corpus cavernosum on there.
Uh-huh.
So there you go.
Okay.
Got it? Now the prepuce is just the foreskin.
What is that?
Prepuce, P-R-E-P-U-S-E. So this looks like an uncircumcised penis here.
Is that?
Okay? So are we good with this, or do you want me to do it one more time?
One more time.
Seminiferous tubules, rete testes, urethra, corpus spongiosum, corpus cavernosum, scrotum, prepuce.
One more time.